Good morning, Arlington Business Park. Hope you are all staying well, and I hope you keep up all your exercises. And we are now approaching week 3 of our lockdown. And it's really important that you just keep your body moving. So we've got the third Pilates session for you now. So I want you to sit yourself up on your mats. We're going to start lying on your back. So when you're ready, bring yourself down, legs bent, feet on the ground, arms relaxed down by your side, and just take yourself into that Pilates breathing. So bring yourself down onto the mat. I'm just going to remove my socks because I have better grip. And I want you to just keep your head in neutral, so that's just facing up towards the ceiling. Your arms are relaxed. Your spine is in neutral, so you've got a kind of natural position lying on the floor. We take a breath in through the nose. Feel your rib cage expanding as you do so, and as you exhale, just let your rib cage fall down and pull back together again. So we inhale, expand out through the sides of the rib cage. And exhale, draw that rib cage down. At the same time, begin to activate your lower tummies. Just feel very gentle imprint of the spine. So that just means it tilts the pelvis. And inhale, release to neutral. Just take a few more breaths there in your own time. Now we're going to do a combination exercise to begin. Bring your feet a little bit closer in. So we're going to take a breath in as we start to tilt the pelvis, exhaling through the breath, and we're going to roll our hips all the way up into a bridge. We're going to pause at our bridge at the top. Keep your toes spread. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll yourself slowly out. And as soon as you hit the ground, come to neutral, lift your head, lift your shoulders, and lift your arms. And come up into 5 little gentle presses forward. So we're just waking up these upper abs. Last one. And then inhale, exhale, roll it down. Touch the ground, breath in, exhale, lift up into that bridge. Take a breath in at the top. Exhale, roll out. Inhale, chin to chest, lift the arms. And pump through for 5, just little presses forward. 4, squeeze, draw the middle of your abs down. And 1, inhale to hold, exhale, lower. Take a breath in, exhale, lift those hips up. So this time we're going to add in the hip presses. So we inhale, exhale for 5, 4, keep pressing down through all 4 corners of your feet. 2, squeeze your butt. Last 1, inhale the top, exhale, roll it out. Undulate through the spine, let your spine sit in neutral. Inhale, head up, chin up, arms up, and press for 5, 4. So squeeze your ribcage down towards your hips 1 more time. Inhale to hold, exhale, roll out. Breath in at the bottom, exhale, lift. So we inhale, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. Inhale at the top and exhale, roll out through that spine. Hit the floor, lift your chin towards your chest, lift up in the arms. 5, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, last 1, reach, take a breath in, exhale, roll out. So this time I'm going to do 1 more round and we're going to do 10. So we breathe in, tilt the pelvis, exhale, press up. Inhale, drop, exhale for 10. Now let's get a little bit more into this. Bigger lift, a bigger squeeze. Press down into those thighs. Feel your hamstrings, squeeze your butt, pull your knees slightly closer in. 5, 4, squeeze, last 2, and give me 1 more as we take a breath in at the top, and exhale, roll it out. Pause, inhale, lift your chin and chest and arms, and press for 10, 9, now really lift those shoulders. 7, 6, let's go further, and press, pull your ribcage down. 3, 2, one more, inhale to hold, and exhale, roll out. Now we're going to lift up into a bridge again. Exhale up, hold the top. Bring your heels a little bit closer underneath your bottom. Lift up onto your tips of your toes. Pull your knees a little bit closer together. Squeeze your butt. Now feel your outer and inner thighs active. And we're going to press pulse up here. Just coming right up on tips of those toes. So you're working into your calf muscles. Keep squeezing, keep pressing, keep going. Give me 10, 9, pull those thighs in. 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze it. 2 and 1. Inhale up, drop your heels, and exhale, roll out. As soon as you hit the floor, we're going to do one more lift. Inhale, chin to chest, arms come up high. This time, we're going to reach and we're going to press pulse, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now let's get further. If you want to make this a little bit harder, hover those feet, bring them together and squeeze, squeeze. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, reach, 4, 3, 2, and pause and release. Head, shoulders down and back, relax. Take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we're going to take that just to some rotations. So your arms are going to open wide to a T shape. And you're just going to allow your shoulder blades to pull underneath. Take a breath in, and these legs are going to lift to tabletop. So remember, tabletop is a right angle through the legs. Your palms are facing up so we can open through the shoulders. So you're going to slowly rock over towards me. And you're going to pause. Your spine stays neutral, so your head stays facing the ceiling. We inhale back through to center. Exhale over to the other side. And pause again. Squeeze deep into your abdomen as you inhale through to center. This time, as you drop your legs over towards me, turn your eye gaze the opposite direction. Breath in, exhale, all the way back through to center. Turn your eye gaze the other way and float your legs down. Pause, breath in. Exhale, back into center. This time, when you drop your legs over towards me, that top leg is going to extend, pushing through the sole of the foot. And then we inhale, bend the knees, float back through to center. And we do the same the other side. So we drop about halfway, that top leg extends, so you're reaching towards the hand. Thighs stay in line, inhale, bend the knees, and back through to center. And you can repeat that. If you want to go a little bit further, extend both those legs together. So we're coming into that full leg extension. Inhale, return to center. Exhale the other side. Pause and extend those legs. Push through the soles of the feet. Now that's too much for you. You'll tighten your hamstrings. Your core's feeling a little bit weak today. Then just do that top leg. So just continue to flow the body side to side through your breath. And make sure you've really got those shoulders pushed down into the floor. You want to really feel they're not lifting away. If they're lifting away, you're losing that control of your core. So you want to really think about maybe reducing the range of motion if your shoulders are lifting up. You just might be very tight. You want to focus on opening up around here. So just keep moving side to side. And then we're going to add even more to it if you wish, and it's your choice. Next time you float through to center, extend your legs to the sky, keep your toes pointed, and you're going to work like a pendulum. You're going to exhale, drop the legs over, eye gaze the other side, inhale through to center, and exhale to the other side. Only do this if you feel you have that flexibility and core strength. It's important the control is in the abs. Exhale, inhale, float through to center, and exhale. And we're going to go 3 more each side. No matter which one you're doing, you might just be here. You might want to just take it to a bent knee if it's starting to feel a bit too much. But try not to give up. Just take it down a notch if it gets too much. And if you want more, just get that pendulum working a little bit deeper. So let's do another one on each side. And when you finish your last one, you float those legs back into the middle You pause, you bend the knees, and you give them a little hug in, and just roll around on that low back. And breathe. And then just drop your feet down to the ground. And I want you to turn yourself over onto your side to face me. And you're going to get your body into a straight line. You're going to rest your head onto your upper arm. You're going to bring your hand on your hip or in front of you. So it's entirely up to you. Now, I prefer to do this exercise with my lower knee slightly bent forward. So if you want to, you can. And then this leg starts at hip height. The toes pointed, so we're plantar flexing. Let me just slide myself up a little bit so you can see my foot. So this is your starting point. We take the foot forward, we lift up into a circle, we pull through to the center, circling back round. So what you're trying to achieve is a figure of 8 standing on its feet. We inhale, exhale, float it up, back through the middle and down. So what you want to prevent yourself from doing is rolling through the hip. It's very easy to let that hip roll. So it's just controlled through the muscle. You don't take your leg too far back or take it too far forward. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So keep that movement going. Again, take your awareness into the hip. You want to make sure your hips are stacked, your core is engaged, your shoulders are stacked. And you're just literally working like a lever through the hip joint, abducting and coming down. And you don't want to be rolling the hip forward or back, and just be mindful of what your hips are doing. So we'll do one more figure of 8 and then pause in the middle. And let's take it the other direction. Loop it down, take it through all the way up and back through to center again. So really take the control through the outer buttock. You should be starting to feel this now. Exhaling up, inhaling, coming round. So give me another 4. Remember, your breath is key. Everything becomes 10 times easier if you breathe. Now, when you come to your last one, you come into the middle. You pull your toes in, you turn your toes down, you lift that heel up, and let's pulse. Now squeeze, squeeze. Don't rotate the hip, just literally, slightly, laterally, internally turn, into an internal rotation of the hip, and then press, press, squeeze. 10, 9, get it higher, 7, 6, even higher, 3, 2, and pause, inhale, exhale, lift, and then lower that knee to the floor. Just give it a little rub, bash it out, do whatever you need to do, just ease off that buttock. And we're just going to automatically turn ourselves over onto our tummies once we've done that. Good, and then bring your forehead down onto your hands. So we're going to start with the upper body. Pin your feet down into the floor. We're going to inhale, take off from the floor. Exhale, open your arms to a T shape. Squeeze your shoulder blades up. Inhale, return the hands to the forehead. And exhale, float down. So we inhale, lift. Exhale, open out to a T. Squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit higher. And then slowly return the hands and drop yourself down. So we're trying to keep the upper body separate from the lower body. So that's why you need to be heavy in the legs. And then keep those toes pressed down into the floor so the upper body's working on its own. We inhale, exhale, open, squeeze at the last point. Breath in and exhale, float down. So continue, 4 more. Keep the breath as a continuous flow. So you're always dropping down on that inhale, on that exhale, and then you lift back up on the inhale. So just keep that awareness. Squeeze your abs in towards your lower back. So you're protecting your lower back even though you'll feel it working. So let's go. One more time. Inhale up, exhale, open, squeeze, and let's hold. Hold, 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 hold. Lift up, squeeze those shoulder blades, get those palms pressing away from the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, return, and exhale, drop it down. And just wriggle through those hips to release your lower back. Turn your eye gaze towards me. Take a couple of breaths there. We're going to slide onto the elbows. We're going to tuck those toes under, and they're staying at about the same height, the width, sorry, so it's just over shoulder width. And you're just going to power up through your abs into a plank. Now, once you're in your plank, you can drop to your knees at any point. And I'm going to show you this exercise starting from your toes, but you can start from your knees. So starting from your toes, all we're going to do is tap one knee and extend, tap one knee and extend. If you wish, you can tap 2 knees and extend. If you want to start from the floor, you just lift one knee, drop it back down, lift one knee and drop it back down. Okay, so it's your choice. Otherwise, just work tapping each side, or 2 together, 2 together, 2 together. Or stay here, whichever one you're doing. Let's go, just keep going and give me 8 more. And after your 8, just hold your plank. 3, 2, hold. Squeeze, press back into the balls of your feet. Now suck your bellies in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Bring yourself down onto the floor. Turn your head the opposite way and just wriggle through your hips. Now bring your forehead back to your hands. Keep your upper body relaxed this time. And just your legs are going to do some work. So we're going to squeeze the legs together, point the toes away. We're going to lift those legs up. We're going to open the legs out wide. Now what you're trying to achieve is as you bring your legs in, cross the back foot over the lower foot and then open back out and swap to the other side. Squeeze and open. And it's a real challenge to keep those thighs off the ground in this exercise, but try as much as you can. Even if you need to slightly bend your knees, mine is slightly bent, that means I can get more of a squeeze. Some people can do it beautifully extended. If you're really flexible in your back, you'll be able to get those legs higher. So just open and squeeze cross, open and squeeze cross. And just keep working through that. Inhale to squeeze cross, exhale to open. Inhale, squeeze cross, exhale, open. And just give me 2 more each side. Keep the body moving. Keep your abs pulled in. Keep going. Last 1 each side. And then open those legs out wide. Hold. Lift your upper body. Take your arms out wide to that star shape. Lift up for 5, 4, squeeze, 2, and 1. Drop down. Forehead to the floor and wriggle through those hips again. So we're going to keep those feet wide again. We're going to tuck the toes. You can back up into a plank. Now this time, you can do this on your knees. It's actually, you might feel a bit more control on your knees. So the exercise is, we pause, wide leg. We tap out. We return the arm. We tap out. We return the arm. Simple as that. So let's just go. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. So you can do this on your toes. And if you feel you're wobbling your hips around too much, please don't do it on your toes. Drop back to your knees, okay? Those of you that are feeling extra strong, you can do this with hand and foot come out, back into center. Hands and foot back out and back into center. Again, it's your choice. Wherever you are, give me another 3 each side. And really concentrate on keeping your tailbone tucked. Relax a little bit more through the shoulders and suck that belly in tight. Keep the movement going. And when we do that last one on each side, we return to the middle and pause in your planks. Pause, pause, pause. Those of you who want more challenge, lift one foot. And if you've got your foot lifted, swap it over. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we drop the knees down. We slide our bottoms back into child's pose. Let your elbows drop. Let your head and chest just drop. And take a breath. And when you've had that little rest, you can flip your feet around and then bring yourself onto your side facing me, but we're on the other side now. So we switched ends. The legs go straight. You stack everything in a nice straight line. So your shoulders and your hips, your knees and your ankles are stacked. And then I prefer to bend that knee forward. You can have your hand on your hip or your hand on your thigh. You can have your hand in front of you. The toe points away, so we're in plantar flexion. Remember to keep your core active. So we inhale, exhale, up in that circle, squeeze through the center and down. So doing those figures of 8 again on the other side. Excuse me. So trying to keep it slow. No point in going fast. The slower you go, the more intense it is. You're going to get more results from it because you're holding that tension a little bit more. And also it helps you control your core stability a little bit more. If you go too fast, you might start losing that positioning through your pelvis. So just be very aware of that. So we're going to do 4 more here. Keep the breath going. And when you've done that 4th one, you pause in the middle. And let's reverse it. So try and remember which way you just went and then take it up the other way. So again, with this exercise, keep your body moving. You want to make sure that hip joint, again, the second you change your leg positioning, so if you turn your toes down, you're going to roll through that hip. So it's really important you keep that parallel position running. So the front of the ankles beautifully extended forward, facing towards me. And that's the movement that comes. If you begin to turn it, you'll rotate. If you turn your foot out, you'll rotate it back. So that's the important thing. And keep that squeeze through the buttock. Keep that control through your core. 4 more on this side. Make sure your foot position is correct, remember. And when you've done your 4th one, we pause in the middle. And then you dorsiflex, toes and heels away. And now we immediately rotate that hip, squeeze and lift up, and let's press. So even though I've rotated, I've still not allowed any movement. My core's still holding me here. Keep lifting, keep squeezing, squeeze the buttock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. Take a breath and exhale, lift. And then gently drop down that leg and just give it a little rub, a little massage. Ease it off. And when you're ready, just roll yourself over onto your backs. Just bear with me. So once you're on your backs, always get your legs in a straight line. Relax your arms down by your side, palms turned down. We're going to lift the left knee in towards you. So I don't mind what side you're where your head is round. Just lift your left knee in. So I'm going to lift my left knee in. And then we're going to take a breath in here. Exhale. Engage those lower abs and float your right leg up so it taps the sole of the foot. And then slowly inhale, drop that leg down. Engage those abs. Exhale, raise that leg up. Taps the foot and floats back down. Now, if that gets too much, I just want you to change the exercise and just bring that knee in and extend that leg down. That's your alternative. A little bit easier. Bring the leg in, tabletop. Exhale, push through the sole of the foot, drop the leg down. Or continue to lift and drop. So we're going to do 4 more. Shoulders relax. Breathe. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Power it up. Hold for 5, 4, squeeze, 2, and 1. Release that leg down and then just slide that leg in towards your chest and take a hip flexor stretch. So use your arms to power that thigh down in towards you and extend your right leg down into the ground. And just hold that stretch. Take the hand on top of that knee, your right hand's on top, your left arm opens, and just allow that leg to fall just about halfway down towards the floor. So you get a little rotation and just take your eye gaze into that opposite shoulder. And then come back into the middle. Release that arm down, bring the other arm down by your side, take the leg up and slowly drop that leg to the floor. So our legs are straight. We relax the shoulders. Take a breath in, exhale, pull that right knee up to tabletop. So we're going to work on the other side. When you are ready, we inhale to lift the leg, taps the sole of the foot, and then exhale, drops down. Inhale, lift, taps, and then drop it down. So remember, the alternative is to lift the knee in, tabletop, and then push through the sole of the foot down to the floor. Point the toe, lift in, exhale, push away. So they're your 2 options. Otherwise, keep lifting, sole of the foot taps, drop it down. So let's go 5 more. Keep breathing. So last 2. Last 1. Lift it all the way up. Pause. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that leg and take hold of that right knee and drive that right knee in towards your shoulder. So now we're working that hip flexor. Extend the left leg away and just really drive that leg in towards you. Feel that wonderful stretch. Breathe. Take the left hand on that knee, open the right arm and just take the leg about halfway over. So I'm just coming to a little rotation. The eye gaze drifts back across that other hand, that right hand on the floor. And bring that leg back into center. Release your arms, extend the leg up and lower the legs to. Take a breath in. Bring those legs back to bent knee position. You're going to take your arms, pressing the backs of your hands overhead to the floor. Bring those feet in. And we're going to take the feet out to the side. So they're tucked in, but they come out as wide as your mat. So I want to feel, I've lined the outer edge out with my feet. We're going to take a breath in, exhale, lift up into a bridge. And whilst we're there, we're going to inhale, lower down, exhale, swoop up and lift that right hip up. Inhale, swoop back down, exhale, lift that left hip up. Now if you feel your feet are a little bit too wide, just bring them in a little bit more and then mobilize up one side. You swoop down like a curve and pull up the other side. So just pressing up. You can bring your arms back down. If you prefer to have your arms here, that's absolutely fine. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Let's go for 3 more each side for that lovely feeling of just movement through your hips, squeezing up through that thigh, squeezing up through that buttock. And we're going to go 1 more each side. And then come down in the center, pause, push up high, squeeze those thighs together and pulse like we did earlier. Squeeze, squeeze, 6, 5, squeeze it, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, open, exhale, roll it. So you just pause at the bottom. Take your arms out a little bit wider, so it kind of makes like an arrowhead position running through the arms to the head. And then you're going to lift your legs up and bring your feet together, your knees are apart. And we're going to inhale to begin, exhale, bring those feet forward and tap them down to the corners of your mat. Inhale, roll through the center and tap down to the other side. So we're not going all the way over like we did earlier where we rolled over into the hip. We're just controlling through the obliques and then pushing our legs away, using our abdomen to then bring those legs back up, keeping the knees wide the whole time and back down. Inhale through, exhale down. So continue like that. And what I want you to focus on is really keeping those knees open. Like push into the feet and keep that rotation, that opening through the hips. It just gives you a bit of extra workout in the inner thighs. And we're going to go 2 more each side. And once you've done that last one, we pull those legs into the middle. The knees stay wide. You pistol grip your fingers. You lift towards your heels or your toes. And we pop, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's go. Move it. Press. Reach a little bit higher. See if you can get those heels a little bit higher. Keep going. 10, 9, breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release your head. Slide your hands along the shins. Take hold of your ankles. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let those knees open wide. Some of you may comfortably hold around the outside edges of your feet and just open the hips here. It's just nice. So we're trying to get the bottom grounded and the shoulders pulled back so this whole spine is connecting with the floor. And then you can open those knees and just breathe there. And then we're going to take it into the buttock stretch. Drop your feet, take the ankle over the knee, take hold of that right thigh. So my left ankle's over my right thigh, and right knee, sorry. Then we just allow your head and shoulders to drop. Take a little bit more weight over into the right buttock, open that left knee, push your bottom into the floor, and just bend your elbow to drive that thigh in. And just take 3 to 4 breaths here. And after your last breath, just release the leg and simply swap over to the other side. So cross the right ankle over the left knee, lift the left thigh, catch it, head and shoulders down. Again, a little bit more weight over into that left buttock, open that right knee, round the base of your spine to the floor, shoulders back and down. Just encourage that left thigh in to stretch the right buttock. Two more breaths. And then just gently release the leg, release the foot. Bring those legs in, hands behind the thighs, and just roll yourself up. And once you've rolled up, just slide your bottom back and extend those legs forward. Use your hands to ground your buttocks and lengthen out through your spine. So you're trying to get a beautiful extension through the spine. We then inhale, raise your arms, and then exhale. We are aiming to catch these feet. Once you've got hold of the feet, you extend the spine as you inhale, and then exhale, just fold down. Now, not everyone can comfortably reach their feet. So if you're there already, just stretch and breathe. What I suggest, if you don't have a band or a strap, bend your knees until you can get hold of your feet, whether that's outside, over the top, or inside. And then extend your spine there. And then as you drop down, just slide one leg followed by the other leg and just work. If they don't go fully extended, just try and extend and bend one leg at a time. It's a nice way to really stretch the hamstrings if you're particularly tight. Otherwise, just keep reaching forward and dropping down and just feel that lengthening all the way down. You might feel it in your lower back if you're tight there as well. So just be very mindful of where you're feeling it. Shoulders stay relaxed. You're using your biceps. Two more breaths, wherever you are, lift and then exhale, fall. And then gently just release off, roll up. And we're just going to take it into a kind of counter stretch back bend. So you can either just stay here with your fingers pointing out to the side, lift your chest and pull your shoulders back. If you want to take it further, you can lift your hips up. If that's too much, go in between, bend your legs and lift your hips there. Your choice. You're trying to push your chest out of your shoulders. Take 2 long deep breaths wherever you are. Stay here, that's enough for you. And then on your next breath in, lower your bottom down towards the floor. And then just spin around to face me and come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Remember, if you don't like cross-legged positions, then feel free to roll your mats or sit on a cushion or a pillow. Find that's comfortable for you. You might just want to have your legs just drifting out to the side as well. So your choice. Just come here, take your fingertips down by your side and sit tall. We're going to inhale, raise the arms up, interlace those fingers and stretch your arms overhead one more time on the breath. And just look down towards the floor and just allow your upper body to sink forward. So drop the hands, drop your head, drop your chest. Keep your buttocks firmly on the ground and just allow yourself to drop into a natural flexed spine. So just release. Take one more breath. Walk your hands back in. Rest your hands on top of your knees. Sit tall, pull your shoulders up, back and down. Engage your abs so you're sitting tall, but you're pulling down through those shoulders. Float the arms. And then inhale, raise those arms up. Keep the shoulders soft, the arms soft, and exhale, float the hands down. Give yourselves a bow. Give yourselves a little clap. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my Pilates today, and I look forward for week 4 Pilates. Enjoy all the rest of the classes for this week, and just keep it going, keep it going. You're doing well. See you soon, bye.